good, all things have become new. How did you was the turnaround like? What was your own encounter? What has been your own Damascus experience before you became close to Christ? Share that story with us in a few minutes.
Okay, I'll do that. I've always said that for me, it wasn't an event. It was a process. It was a process of attempting a number of altar calls,
A number of
a
them.
number of altar calls, and finally deciding what I wanted to do. So the main one I remember was when Joyful Way came to Infanspim. That was in 1999. Joyful Way came to minister there, led by Isankuma at that time. He was the music director on his guitar, and he spoke to us as a student. He spoke to us about what he's gone through, his challenges as a student, and how being with Christ has helped him to turn around. So such words, hearing them from a man like Isankuma, really challenged me. And the music they came with, I mean, was also very inspiring. So that was in '99.
1999.
Yeah. So after this, I've had other experiences, that will help me to take the journey I'm on now. And the main point I always say is when I entered KNUST as a first year student, and I met wonderful people like McAfee, like Lady Ida, like the Henry Dachmores, the coders, neokines who had left school by then, but they still come around to help us. I met these guys and I say, hey, I want to be like them.
Which level were you then?
I was first year, fresh.
First year.
Fresh.
And you wanted to be like these guys.
As soon as I saw them, the first time I saw them singing, there was this group called Da Project. I don't know if you know them.
Yes, I've heard
Da
the
Project.
name. Yeah.
That's Neokai, Koda, Pastor JB, that
Yeah,
squad.
yeah.
I saw them sing at Explosion of Joy, at Joyful Way. I was an usher then. The day I watched them, when they left stage, I just ran to Neokai and said, I want to be like you guys. So apart from that, experience, where I gave my life to Christ, meeting people like this early on Tech Campus, really helped me, because it was at a point where I was thinking about so many things in terms of music, what I wanted to. I know the gift, but what to use it for, I wasn't too sure. So meeting these people, getting to know a lot about this music ministry, everything was so strange to me. I mean, what the kind of thing they were doing, the selflessness, the service. Like you see, Koda coming to campus, just come to spend time with us, go back, new kind comes. The kind of things they were doing on campus, I said, I want to do this.
Okay.
So they prayed with me. There was one morning I went to their room, all of them, they just prayed with me. I said, I want to do what you did on campus. That's all.
That's all. What school was this?
This was KNUST.
KNUST. So share with us,
Okay.
live on KNUST. This show is followed by young people, and it's actually tailored made to suit young people.
That's great.
And young people in the high schools, young people in the universities especially. So share with us.
That's my people.
Great. I'm sure most of them are listening to you
Yeah.
now. Share with us your experiences on Tech Campus. That this kind of wildness in especially when they do not know Christ. Move on campus. What were some of the lifestyle that you actually encountered on campus, and did you indulge yourself in one? And if you didn't, how did you purge yourself against these things?
So like I said, and my friend Jebi Jokoto, way back from Infanspim, and he had gone to school a year ahead of me. So he took me to Baptist Students Union choir rehearsal, and he took me to Joyful Way.
Okay, just hold on with the Joyful Way, but let me announce to folks, we are live on Hit 1039 FM on Facebook. Live on Hit 1039 FM on Facebook. You can also check it out on my page, from Kwabna Owusu on Facebook. And Calvis Hammond is here. Just take a good look at him. And we are live right now. You can join us wherever you are across the world. Log on to www.myjoyonline.com and look for that logo, Hit 1039 FM. Women Entertainment. Calvis Hammond is here.
So I kind of entered these things quite early on campus. This was like my second weekend. So somehow it cut me off so many things. I was so busy. I was so busy because I was trying to manage my lectures, which was a struggle already. Then going for all these rehearsals and all that. I can go for an all-night rehearsal and go for lectures in the morning. The kind of life I was put into in tech. It was like a preparatory ground for me. It was like you are in your you are in the hall. I mean, you see stuff, a lot of things going around.
You had some of them in your class.
Yeah, in your class. So yeah, but for me it was difficult for me to get into. It's not like because of my holiness or something. It's just by God's grace.
Okay,
That's, yeah.
so speak to that young guy listening to you right now. You have seen some, you've witnessed it on campus and all that, and you were able to pledge yourself against them.
Yeah.
Speak to a young person listening to you now. What must they do to pledge themselves against these vices?
I think for us young people, the first thing is to get closer to Christ, get closer to Jesus, get closer to God, daily yearning to be with Him and to walk with Him, and God Himself will guide us on what to do. I mean, I've seen people go into stuff on campus in school, and now you see them and they are full of regrets and all that. You know, I mean, there's some young people who will say, "Oh, let us also experience it for ourselves.
Let's try and see the
but-
peer pressure."
Exactly, but all those things are just waste of time. Even me, there are things I look back and I'm like, I mean, all these things were unnecessary, you know. Yeah, but by God's grace, I mean, just stick closer to God, just follow His word, read His word. I mean, pray, just love the things of God. And what gift do you have? What skill do you have? Go into the church and use your gift to serve in the church, and God will prepare you for something bigger.
Amen. Use your gift to serve the Lord in the church, and He'll prepare you for something bigger. So this is Calvis, Hammond, Koda, and who else was on this track?
I was Koda and I.
Just the two of you.
Yes.
Wow, I love this track.
Yeah.
Let's take a good listen to it.
All the praise shall be to Jehovah, my Lord.
This is
His name is Jehovah Rapha, Jehovah Nissi, Jehovah Tikkenu, the Lord my righteousness. Yes, He is. Yes, He is. So lift up your heads and join in the time of worship. Give Him worship. Give Him praise now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. He's worthy of worship. He's worthy of praise now. So high, lift them up, reaching to the sky. Give Him worship. Give Him praise now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. He's worthy of worship. He's worthy of praise now. One more time, yeah. Verse 1 said, "And we repeat, yes, soon in this heaven, and heaven, who can sing to ye? I saw Timbo, yes, sorry, I didn't and he repeat by yes, soon in the heaven, and heaven, who can sing to ye? I saw Timbo, yes, sorry, I didn't all the saints say, are you ready? Now someone is a soa. Oh man is a soa. I didn't have it.
Calvis, let's go. Calvis.
You're thinking of baby. Oh, woman was that so, woman was that so.
Selma was a soa.
I didn't know it. Oh, where are you? Woman was that so, woman was that so. I didn't know it. Yeah. Hey. Do you want to cheat and Yakuchichi wanna hear the one being coebio. Misua Moses Ninya Mima Trepu Kokono. Pharaoh in Nasrafono.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I say Yakuchichi wanna hear the one being
Woo!
coebio. Yeah, Yami Kepunusi. Oh, yeah. Well, I sit there, you move, and send me to a home. I tell you, I didn't, I saw yeah. Kind of say, whoa, I bury me, yeah.
Yup.
Listen, oh, yeah, right there. Not so man is a
Man is a
oh, man is a here at yeah. Say, woman was a so. Woman was a so. Yeah. Ebeyeko, mebeyedi. Ebeyeko. Adingina. Yeah.
Awesome tune, man. Charlie, you've got great voice. You've got
this
great.
song brings even qualified to be part of the group. So I was in the fans film. There was a Joyful Way branch there. Somehow I never got to join because at that sometimes the prefects will come for me. I'll go sing,
Go and
laugh
sing for
songs
those
them.
things. Yeah, we all do so.
So that kind of thing. I mean, so somebody pushed me to join the choir. But even then, in school, I didn't join Joyful Way because at that time I thought they were too spiritual. I'm like, it's just singing. I mean, what's with all this? And they were fasting in France film secondary school times. I'm like, these guys were always fasting, and and they had some of the top guys in Joyful Way, like the science and math quiz people. They were all part of Joyful Way, prefects and all that. So I used to look down myself. I'm like, no, I don't fit in this group. I can't join them.
They're too spiritual.
And they are too spiritual and they are too high up there. I can't join them. That's what I used to tell myself. Till I went to university, and like I said, my friend just took me for one of their rehearsals, and that's how it started. And I stayed. I liked it. And my music director then, Harry Awatri, who was in KNUST, he gave me Daninete's tape. That's the album. Is it All About You? Or, that's a song that had and it had I will worship you with you. I mean, or revive us again. He gave me that tape, and I listened to it. I'm like, no, I can't believe that this guy is a Ghanaian.
Those days we all thought he was some American when he did that fan mock advert.
Exactly. So that's when I took a liking to him. I said, no, I like this guy. I learned that album, that album too. I learned it from top to bottom. So that was Harry Awatri, my music director then. So I came into Joyful with like I said, the first year, Explosion of Joy, I was an usher at the top there. And I saw...
You were just admiring them.
I saw that project, singing, and I was awed and all that. So by the following year, I was all over campus, especially because of Iragi. Song on campus launched. So I was all over campus. I was all over Kumasi. We were traveling, singing, and all that. So the mass choir director also noted me and picked me up for a frontline role in the mass choir. Joyful Way also gave me some responsibilities. So by the time I was closing my first year, I was already the BT music director of Joyful Way.
Wow.
yeah, in my first year.
First year?
Yeah.
And you were already there?
I was already an executive of Joyful Way. And this is a group that a few years before I thought I could never join.
Wow.
Yeah, so, I mean, God is able.
God is able. God is able.
Yeah, so that's how, and I got into the group, met the likes of Ace and Kumar, then Jeff Anos, who was a national music director then, and they
You know, a lot of people don't even know that Ace Ankuma is a great singer.
he plays more of the instruments.
He plays more.
Yeah, he plays. Getting these guys like face to face, and you
Yeah.
are learning from them. I mean, directly, their humility, their service, the way they can come. And I mean, we are talking about CEOs and lawyers, and they will come, doctors, they'll come, pack instruments. You know, we are moving. So there are lots of things I do naturally because of the say, oh, he's humble, I'm humble. But I mean, it's my
You
Joyful
learned
Way
those
training.
virtues
I learned those virtues
back
from
in
Joyful
Joyful
Way.
Way.
And I always say Joyful Way at a time when I didn't think I could lead anybody in this world. Joyful Way took me to a leadership training. You know, they took me to a leadership training session at Unilever at that time, where I was trained by Unilever's top trainer at that time. We were being trained to be future leaders.
Wow.
Yeah. So those things that Joyful Way put in me, I mean, I'm sure it's really shaped my life.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I can say
Wow. 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 Great. So that was this moment with Joyful Way Incorporated. That legendary choir, man. Back in school, Charlie, you just want to have a feel of them. So this is Lala.
Lala He.
Lala He.
Lala
What's the
He.
meaning?
Lala He just means new song.
New song. Lala He.
Yeah, you know, in Ga donations, we don't joke with that.
It's not easy, eh?
Yeah, even me, for a Ga person, I struggled. I had to go to the studio like twice, 3 times to do the song, just to get some words pronounced properly.
All right. Let's listen to this. The new song keep walking in my view, right?
I will sing a song praise to you. Nations will hear and trust in you. You have been my refuge, a strong tower. So I'll praise you, Lord. All of my days, yeah, Lord. All of my days, yeah. Mala, 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 mala. Mala, 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 mala. Hey, good.
Music. Tay.
I need 1,000 tongues to sing.
Oh Lord, have mercy. Man, this is good music.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Hey, Calvis. So who is it? Is it the effect of Joyful Way or the Coda influence? Which is which?
I think both. Joyful Way has made me a bit more versatile because in Joyful Way, like you don't get to sing songs that you like. Yeah, so Joyful Way, I have to sing songs like Wanju, like Ejake, you know.
Mm.
Sometimes you have to sing.
Bonjour, eh. I love that song too. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have to sing songs that I'm not too comfortable with, that are not in my style,
Yeah, know your
or where
space,
where I'm comfortable. So
Yeah.
it's made me a bit more versatile. I think more broadly. You know, it's not just my usual R&B or the reggae or whatever. I get to explore more stuff. And this song Lalahi, I mean, it's very special to me. Since it came out, it's had very interesting, following and interesting comments. You know, everybody's like, "Hey, this is different.
This is something new.
Yeah,
The mixes,
and that's the song.
instrumentation.
The song is a new song. So that
Wow.
was the idea.
Lalahi.
The idea was that I was going to create something,
A new song.
something new, and this song amazingly has been with me for the past 10 years. I just decided to record it. Yeah,
So why did you record this?
I recorded it with Oshobo.
That guy. You couldn't have done it anywhere.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
He understands African rhythms so
Exactly,
much.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It took like a year to record it. That's
Wow.
the song. Yeah.
Because he mixed Nasir's new, that new song he's done. That High Life track.
Oh, okay.
Minewa.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
He brings some fresh ideas. Some things that you don't think about. He just brings them on board. I remember when I sent him my voice note.
Yeah.
And he sent me the first demo. I just smiled. I'm like, "Hey, you got it," because I wanted something different, something very African, something with more percussions and all that.
Yeah.
So Osei also came in with drums. And
Drums, he
percussions,
killed
yeah.
it.
So that combination just put the song in flight.
He killed it. Now let's come into your space. I mean, I was telling people that you're one of the very, very good urban gospel artists that I follow, and Obinati was like, Calvis urban gospel. Yes. Okay. Is that not what you do?
If you me, I'm not sure. I don't think I'm urban gospel. I think those labels put a limitation on you.
Limits you.
Because I think
You are a
I think
universal
I'm
musician.
I'm broader.
You're
than-
versatile. Yeah.
I'm broader than the
Yeah.
urban.
Yeah.
Stuff, yeah.
Nice one. But let me just, I mean, I'm sure for where I was trying to fix you, I'm sure you followed that terrain for a while now, right from the days of, how do you call it? May his soul rest in perfect peace. Danny Nete.
Yes.
The new kinds.
Yeah.
There comes Joe Metal,
Exactly.
the Eugene Zooters, the Akesa Brain Bombs.
Yeah.
This space, why don't we in Ghana hear of you guys more? Where we hear of you is the church. It's very difficult for us to into the commercial space and get of you like this music should be able to break through the commercial side and make waves. Why don't we get it?
That was a tough one. Well, I think, especially for the names you mentioned, for like the likes of Akesi and Joe, doing quite well in the commercial space. I think initially where we start from is more of a ministry, mindset. Where we start from. When you look at the likes of New Kind, the likes of Daniete, who have been doing ministry for a long time, and they put songs out there. So initially, it's not too much of a commercial thing, but I mean that comes along the way. But that's changing because I'm hearing the songs all over. Sometimes last Sunday I was in my car. I was listening to one station. There was a Joe Metal song. I got down from my car, went into a shop to buy something. Another station, a Joe Metal song. I'm like, wow, this is powerful. So I think
we are getting there.
We are getting there. It's a process. It's been long in coming, but we are getting there.
Ghanaians are used to the traditional.
Exactly. We've not had a lot of structure around these things. Now there are some efforts, but we've not had a lot of structure around pushing out these songs into the mainstream and all that. But I see my people making a lot of progress nowadays.
Okay. So, live on Facebook, hits 1039 FM, and we have people watching and sending comments all over. So, yes, David Joe Ansa, Georgina Free, Kwame Aboa, Priscilla Mate, Aklama One, Matthew Ogu says he loves your voice so much, love your song. Mamia Man, Sowa, Matthew Nana Jiman, and Awin Iya Lima Michael Afugu. Nice music. I love good music. God bless you, Calvis. Website, can I get this? And I see you posted it there. All right. Champo Emmanuel, Nana Kwame Akom, Archibald Coleman says Lala hey hashtag man. And we've just been joined also by Evangelist Ziga. Good evening to you, Evangelist. Link up this week. Let's chit chat. So we have in the studio Calvis Hammond. We're having a very good time. We're having a very good time. I just finished listening to Lala here. If you just joined, you've missed it. So just pray I heard it again before he leaves here. So your wife is a very beautiful singer as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean that's the blessing of God.
Did you deliberately look out for somebody who has that golden soothing voice to tie the knot with?
No, not exactly.
How did it all happen?
Okay, what happened was I had met her in KNUST at one intellectual. We weren't friends. I mean, then she came later for another program, But what really happened was that I joined Impact Project.
Yeah.
While I was still with Joyful Way, I joined Impact Project, and she happened to be the deputy music director at that point. So we got to meet a lot, and
she was the deputy.
Yeah, that's Impact
music
Project.
director.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I mean, she was my director. She had to check on me, make sure that I'm doing my songs and all that. And then somehow it happened that we would live in the same area. They moved to where I was living in Nashibi. At that time, we were doing a lot, so going for rehearsals together. Sorry. Yeah, so that's where we got very close, and we became like best friends. So that's where everything just progressed into what it is today.
Wow.
And I thank God for that.
You guys have a beautiful marriage too. You got kids yet?
Yeah, we have 3 kids.
Three?
We have 3 kids, yeah.
Oga, Charlie, more fishy more. I can speed it. Speed it. Kate has 3 already.
Yeah, we have 3 kids, 2 girls and 1 boy.
Wow. No, she's my schoolmate. We attended Valley University together.
Yeah.
She told you?
Yeah, she told me.
And guess what? Guess who is listening to you? Mark Okrikumante.
Wow.
Yes, the channel manager for Hits
that's a big
FM.
man.
Yeah, he says that song. He said the song I just played, Lala.
Yeah.
He said I used to play on Joy. I'm sure it's the one I played before Lala, because then that would be a long time. And really by
Yeah.
Irradiate.
Because we released it like 15 years ago.
Good. So he says that song I used to play it on Joy FM. That's from Okrikuman.
Wow.
Charlie.
Yeah, then he should play the Lala Hey now.
It should be played. Of course. There's a new song. Lala Hey. So now I want to bring you back before we hit the new song, which is God is Able.
Yeah.
I'm bringing you back into the industry.
Okay.
Into the music industry currently. But for you, protection of your content with regards to copyrights, with regards to getting the right amount for your creatives and everything, having done music for all these years, over 15 years, are you sat in that current dispensation? Are you satisfied? If you are not, what do you personally think that we can actually do as music industry players to be able to rake in enough revenue for your works? For example, yourself, over 15 years, you should be one of the richest guys in this gospel music
but
industry.
what happens is that the past 15 years I've spent most of it with groups. Yes. So personally, this is the first time I'm going to the commercial space myself. This is the first time I'm launching out into the commercial space myself.
But you've
Yeah.
heard stories moving
Yeah,
around with
I've had
those
stories, and
Yes.
I know we've tried to do something for Joyful Way while I was there. So far, it's not something that you can say that is appreciable or something you can live on in terms of what comes into music. I mean, unless you have some of these events where you get some some good amount of money or something like that. But looking at the songs itself, the kind of revenue they are bringing in, I don't think it's that great. So we would have to look at that. I know Gamro, I'm yet to go to Gamro with my stuff. I really want to go in there and find out what is going on and all that.
You have to, and especially through that message to your people.
Yeah.
Do you charge?
Oh, you mean like
yeah,
me?
yeah.
me
If
being
a
on
church
the show?
calls you for a show, do you charge?
I've not done that so far.
Why?
I've not done that. But it's something we are looking at. It's something my team is looking at now.
Why don't you people charge for playing it? Is it because you also part of that school of thought that says that the gospel is for free? So when
No, it's not for free. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that because even me, I always say people look at me and they say, oh, this guy is a banker. He doesn't have a problem. And I said, even me as a banker, sometimes when I'm moving around all these programs, I struggle. There are times somebody's inviting me for a program and I don't have full offer. Or I'm thinking like if I go for this program tomorrow morning, how will I go to work and all that? And that's for me that people think I'm cool. So sometimes I can imagine my colleagues who don't have like a
who feed
regular,
only on music.
who don't have a regular, like how they survive and all that. So I don't think it's for free because we spend a lot. I mean, music, my songs you are hearing, I mean, I spend a lot on each song. For each song, we got a producer or the team that we felt could deliver on each song. Each song is different, and a different team worked on each song. Different studios. I mean, they were expensive to record. So I don't believe that that school of thought that it's free. I mean, when you are going for programs, you have to meet your team. You need to have rehearsal. Sometimes you hire a studio, you have a rehearsal. Sometimes you close a program and you have to give people transportation and all that. So sometimes it's from your own pocket, So it's not for free. I don't believe that. I've not done that yet, but it's something we are really looking at now.
You guys are as good as the secular guys, yet the secular guys get paid more than you guys. Why do you think it's the case? What? Because you guys, I feel you guys prepare good music than these secular guys, and yet you are paid peanuts even when you are called up for event. For instance, telecoms company will call for an event and they'll put you, the gospel artist, on it, and they'll put a hip lifer or a reggae dancehall artist on it, and they'll pay them good, huge sums of money and give you peanut, and you guys accept it. So why do you think there's that disparity?
Well, just like you said, I think it's more of that perception out there that hey, we are Christians, so you can't charge. It starts from there. There's this kind of perception out there that once you decide to get into money stuff, it means you are not humble, you are not portraying the life of Christ, and all that kind of thing. But like you're saying, you see others, you see them doling out huge sums to others, and for us, for most of the people, you hear that we are doing live music, so that means a lot of rehearsals, a lot of squad involved, but some people,
Live band.
some people just one person comes to stand there, they'll play the song, you just
Mime.
and jump, and they get the money. It's the marketing. It's what's happening in the corporate space, and some of the corporate people don't want to tag themselves as religious. So I mean, sometimes we go to corporate entities for sponsorship or help, and they'll tell you clearly that they don't want to get into religious stuff. So that's also another thing.
Is this thing killing your business?
I think it's getting better. I think it's getting better from where I sit. From where I sit, when I look at things, I think we are getting better. Yeah, it's rather progressing.
Well, phone lines activated now. 0302216568. 0302216568. 0302216568. Calvis is here. He has a new song, Lala Hey. So call us and let's talk. Hello, good evening. My first caller is here. Hello. Hi, good evening. Hi, Mayo. Talk to us. Talk to us. Talk to us.
I was in a meeting, but I'm still listening to you, so I have to excuse myself then now. I'll call you. I like almost all his songs. He's very good. So I'll head you to.
This is Calvis Hammond.
Sorry about that. He's doing very good, and I'll head you to work very hard. You understand? Because it has not been an easy task. Because sometimes I may say some of them had the opportunity to come on your show. Some also they don't get that opportunity, so you should work very hard.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. You know my callers, eh? Hello. Good evening. Okay, let's drop that one. 02216568. Hello. Hi. Good evening, sir. Your name? Where are you calling us from? Sorry, please speak up a bit. Madina, nice one, good. So Calvis is here. Talk to us.
I think when he was talking, when you played the first song, I just googled his name and I saw this song. He said God is able. I was listening to it. It's a very nice song. I think God should really bless. My pastor said this morning. My pastor told us this morning that it's either you said yes to God, but I didn't say no Lord to God. So thank you very much for.
Amen.
Also call us on 0302216568. 02216568. Calvis Hammond is here. He has a new evening. Where is from? Mommy from Spinkters. Calvis is here. Talk to her.
Calvis, you. I think God will keep you soaring up high and high.
Amen. God bless you.
Amen, my sister. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you. Always do listening every Sunday. Thank you for calling. Okay, so I'll pick my last call. 0302216568. 0302216568. Calvis Hammond is here. Hello, good evening. Hello, caller. Hi, good evening. Your name, where are you calling us from? Anita or Benita? Benita. From where? Tema, all the way from Tema. Talk to Calvis, he's here.
Oh, okay. All I want to say is that God bless you. You're really doing a good job. And yeah, I heard the song and I was really touched. And I wanted to ask something.
Go ahead.
Was you the
Calvis,
Which one?
is actually the one with you and Koda, the one you said.
The irradiate?
Yeah.
The irradiate. Oh, okay. No, I was part of the group that released it back in 2003. Yeah. So I just did a live version during my concert last year, and that's what you hear now. Thank you very much.
Thank you, mommy. Thank you for calling. Thank you for calling us. God bless you. Okay. So I think that'll be all for now. We'll read the comments on social media as well as we go along. Calvis Hammond is here. This is Gospel. My name is Frankie Five, and I'm just about to premiere the brand new one he brought to us. God is able. Now tell us a bit about this song before I premiere it.
God is Able happens to be the title of my album, which I just released. I released it last year actually as a single, but it's on my album now. This is my full album, which I just released 2 weeks ago. It's a song that was written and composed by Koda. Yeah, that's Able. So about 3 years ago, I was just there and Koda sent me an email and said, hey, I listened to the song. If you like it, you can use it. So when I was
Just
ready,
like that.
yeah. So when I was that's all. So when I was ready to use it, I just called him back. Then I sat down and I wrote 2 more verses to the song. Then when I listened to how the song was going, I just thought that I needed some more brothers in there who have that feel that I wanted in the song. So I got in Luigi and Curtis.
That's right.
Luigi is somebody I've known. He's gone through the Joyful Ways system,
Charlie,
so
that
I knew him from
Guy, that guy.
Then I worked with him together on Joe Metal's Encounter project.
Encounter project.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then Curtis is one young man I've observed with Kwesi Otin, who has become like a brother to me. But in this, between the 3 of us, we discussed the song. We decided on when to record it. We went to the studio, and we had something amazing coming out.
Wow. So this is the something that they cooked, and the food is ready to be served right here on Hits 103.9 FM. We mean entertainment, and we don't joke with gospel as well. That's why Calvis is here. And this is God is Able from Calvis, written and composed by Coda, and performed or sang by Calvis, Hammond, Curtis, and then that guy, that Joe Metal guy, Luigi McLean. Take a good listen to this. We'll be right back.
This is Hits.
If it seems impossible, he'll do it. If there be a need, he will supply. If there be a question, he will answer. God is able. He is able. God is able. He is able.
yeah, yeah. God is able. You know that He is able. God is able. Exceedingly abundantly. Able. God is able.
It's able. What you going
May you know the love of Jesus Christ, which passes all human understanding. Be filled with the fullness of a Father. God is able, yes, He is able. God is able. He is able.
This is Hits.
Wow. 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 And God is able to do, and He's able to make all grace abound to you, so that always having all sufficiency in everything, you may have abundance for every good deed. Amen. Calvis, this is a song that can rest your soul. It keeps your soul at peace.
Exactly.
You took your time. You really took your time to do this.
We took our time. We took our time. We went through even the process of writing the song. Like I said, I had a first verse from Koda and the chorus. So don't give up. You know, he shared a testimony of how he also got that song. So I took my time, sat down, went into that scripture, the Ephesians 3:20.
Yeah.
Went into it, read broadly, read several versions, of how God is, able to do exceedingly, more than we can imagine or think. Yes, so that's how I consider the verses. The second verse says, He can do more than you could ever think, according to His power that works in you. The last verse says, may you know the love. That's like the benediction. Know the love of Jesus Christ, which passes
All understanding.
So when I remember when I wrote the third verse and the chorus, so I was like, this is like this is a benediction. So we have to take our time when we get there and just allow the song to sink in.
To sing.
I'm just humbled, at how everything turned out, because it's not really my plan, it's not really my doing, it's not my strength. It's just by the grace of God that me too, I can have a voice, I can have a gift that can go out there to bless many people.
Amen.
Yeah.
And my brother, Minister Kobe, host of the Gospel Family Jam Show on Unique 97.5, and he says that big brother, my other big brother, he should get ready for some European assignment soon. Yeah. He says something glorious is about to happen in his ministry. European residents are about to have their breakthroughs because of the God in his ministry. And I see a collaboration with him and a prominent American gospel sensation soon. This should happen before the next national elections. He speaks like a prophet, and let's latch onto that and let it happen in Jesus' name. Amen. So, would you be disappointed if you are not nominated in the Ghana Music Awards as this particular song, as a song that matches up the production, the recording. It can even match up with record of the year, not even gospel song, like a record of the year. There's a category like that. Would you be disappointed if you're not there?
Disappointed? No, because I've not even thought of it.
Have you ever been nominated?
No.
No.
No, this is my.
This your first time.
I'm just coming out. I think earlier in the year I was nominated for the African Gospel Music Awards in the UK. That's the Breakthrough Artist of the Year. So that's the only one I know of. But if it comes,
Okay.
it opens its own doors and all that.
Yeah.
That's, I mean, if it's the will of God, why not? But it's not something I'm looking at, so I wouldn't be disappointed.
Okay. It's been a nice experience with you, Calvis.
It's been a blessing.
I've enjoyed my time with you here on the show. Thank you for passing through.
Okay. Let me just say that I have CDs. I have
Yes.
CDs at Airport Shell.
God is able.
Yeah, God is able CDs at Airport Shell.
And I have my
also,
copy right
You have
here.
your copy.
Yeah, I have my copy. This one is an autographed copy.
Yes.
This one, personal one for me, right
Yeah.
here.
And also at the Shell shop at the Tema Hospital Road, the one with the KFC.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pick CDs from there.
Oh, there are two Shell shops there.
Yeah, so the one
So
with the KFC.
One that has the KFC.
The one
there.
that has
Okay.
the KFC.
Right,
Yeah,
right,
you can
right.
pick it.
Thank you very much. And give us your social media handles.
Social media, it's Calvis Hammond everywhere. Calvis Hammond on Instagram, Calvis Hammond on Facebook, Calvis Hammond on Twitter, and it is Calvis Hammond official on YouTube.
Okay.
And then if you want to send us an email, it is calvishammondministries@gmail.com. That's all.
Thank you, my
Very
brother.
simple.
My regards to your wife.
Thank you so much.
Have a
Thanks
great
for having me here.
Yes. It's been an awesome 3 6 Gospel. My name is Frankie Five, and to my team of producers, Derek, Mario B, and Lady Tex. Next is Ken Lagazi with Yard Seconds. You don't want to just take off this dial. I mean, be entertained. Here we mean entertainment. And tomorrow morning, Andy Dusty coming your way with Daybreak with his parliamentarians. Don't miss it. And stay right here on Hit 1039 FM. I'm out. And when you stop to say a prayer, please remember to say one for me and my team. Thank you very much.